I'm great. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Was that Rennie? Sorry, was that Bill Collins? Was it again?
Yeah, it sounded like
he went a very confident caller. He's basically called it all over before the home term. We're going to see the real Kingston Town today. There's still 400 to go nearly.
He was one of those callers, wasn't he, Ren? He was a punting caller.
Yeah.
And he could read a race really well.
Except probably the one Kingston Town can't win.
The one a couple of years later in 82. But to be fair to him, when he said that and you watch the replay, I don't think he could win.
No, very good caller. Just one of those callers that's very listenable. Just told the story. Great caller.
Well, the thing with Kingston Town's three different jockeys: Malcolm Johnson, Ron Quinton, Peter Cook.
Wasn't Malcolm suspended for 2 of the 3?
Yeah, he did get suspended a lot. So, great memories there. We're counting down to the Cox Plate on Saturday, and your thoughts are it's not a stellar renewal of the race?
No, not really. But that's someone's going to win it, and someone's going to go down as a Cox Plate winner. So, it's probably lacks a bit. Well, I think it lacks a fair bit of depth, but it's historically a great race. So. Well done, whoever wins it. They'll be a Cox Plate winner forever.
Yeah, certainly. And we turn our attention, though, to Geraldton. It's been a great start to your season. Rennie was up there, of course, for the last meeting on Ladies' Day. You must have been happy with the crowd you got there on that day. Yeah,
very pleased. It beat our expectations. I think we got, I know we got over 2,000 people on course, which is good for us, and really well behaved. A predominantly young crowd who really enjoyed themselves. So we're really pleased the way the club's going. The town's going very well too, which helps. And the racing was good, but well behaved, happy young crowd. Really pleased.
What have we got to look forward to tomorrow? Is this just a run-of-the-mill meeting? Anything special happening out there at the GTC tomorrow?
No, just a Thursday meeting which gives people a chance to keep racing regularly. We usually go one midweek meeting then into a Sunday meeting, which is, there's such a predominance of clubs that want to race through the summer. We take our turn. LB's back, I think, Sunday week as well. So, we have to take our turn. So I think we get a fair mixture of midweek meetings and midweek and the weekend meetings. I think Gerald's only 45,000 strong, so you can't keep pulling people to races. So I think we get a fair cross-section of good meetings.
That's a big catchment.
Meeting tomorrow, 8 races. And it's a quality. I thought the last race was a beauty. So, it's going well. Good numbers. There's 16 horses in the 8 and 8 horses in 2 trials before the first. So there's plenty more coming through the system.
And again, we're seeing the Perth-based trainers and jockeys really getting behind Geraldton Racing.
Yeah, there's 20. Just counted out up for the cater. Actually, there's 24 jockeys here tomorrow, which normally we struggle to get 11 or 12. So there's some real quality jockeys coming up as well. CJP's up for a couple of rides, and Lacdar, who's leading the Jockeys Premiership in Geraldton at the moment by a fair margin, he's got a great book of rides tomorrow as well.
Yeah. What did you say his best was?
Dablo Lad in race 3 or 4? Race 4. There's good amount of jockeys, but there's great support from trainers in Perth as well as, of course, the local trainers. Some good horses. On the Mark makes his return. He made such a big mark on racing last season for the Barry Newnham stable. Who rides him tomorrow? Joseph C picks up the ride. We've got, and we speak about 3-year-olds. This is one that I called at the trials as well. Westbound, who's the brother to Western Empire, makes his debut for Michael Grantham and Bob Peters in race number 3. Now, another 3-year-old. It might be a bit late, potentially, for any features for him if he's good enough, but he's certainly one to watch. He's very short in the third event. Dave, have you had a good look at the fields? Have you got a winner at all?
I think Meryl Harley's going to clean up, to be honest. I think she's got some great chances. So if I was giving you a tip, I'd be say follow the Haley stable. She's started off the season with a bang, and I think she can continue. As I said, the last race is a beauty. If you can find the winner there, you're doing well. Although there's massive talk on the horseman. He's come to Geraldton and really settled in brilliantly. He's on the Mark Collective, who probably wins in 1 or 2 more strides, and Divine and Anna, who you can't knock her form since coming up to Geraldton. So I think that's the race with depth, if you can, and even a bit of talk about patchwork with the claim. So it's a really good race to last. But I'd just say across the board, follow Merrill.
Yeah, so you mentioned that the local trainers were a little bit behind the mark fitness-wise because they hadn't been able to get the grass gallops in. Are they starting to catch up now?
Yeah, they are. It's it is fairly seasonal because it's almost 100% fresh horses that start in Geraldton from the local brigade for the last 2 or 3 seasons, and they gradually hold their own as they get race fitness. Certainly the tracks are open every day, 6 days a week now, so that's made a big difference to the way trainers have been able to regularly train their horses instead of when we were having the irrigation upgrade, it was only open 3 days a week. So they're certainly able to put the work into to the horses to get them fit, and race fitness is certainly going to help them as well. But it is something that has happened over the last couple of years because we just race, we cut off completely in May and don't start again until October. So nearly 100% of our horses are having their first start basically at the first race meeting after about 5 or 6 months. So it's always going to happen, but we catch up quick.
You surprised me with that number of people living around that area. 45,000 now, is it?
Is that big or small in your eyes?
Big.
Yeah?
Big.
Yeah, it's gone past Albany now, so it's,
wow.
It's now the second biggest behind Bunbury, so, and expanding at a big rate.
Well, Rennie was telling us last time we spoke to him a couple of weeks ago that the town's just gone to another level in the last 5 to 10 years, hasn't it? There's, it's just a more modern town, and it's I don't know I can't remember how you described it, but it's a real feel-good town at the moment with a lot of activity. Yeah,
it's a very busy town. Lots of development, lots of industry trying to get into town. I think I described it as Bunbury 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's Bunbury, right. That's it.
How it transformed from a big country town to a thriving, city. But probably about 15 years behind. So,
okay.
But it's making that evolution. That's only my opinion, but that's what I think it is.
Well, Red, don't forget too, you got your big Melbourne Cup Day coming up.
Yeah, that's always used to be our biggest meeting of the year. So if that carries on, it'll be a ripper. Plenty of bookings already for the marquee. So yeah, we're pretty confident that's going to be a good day as well.
Okay, David, always great to catch up and look forward to this meeting tomorrow.